Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Smackdown episode. We are at the aftermath of the Vengeance Day pay-per-view, and we are out here with the four-time WWE Champion. He is the American Nightmare. His name is Cody Rhodes. This man went through hell. That Sunday, it was supposed to be a fatal five-way matchup, but we had Edge being taken out by Bobby Lashley. We saw Adam Cole taken out by the Diamond Mines, Kyle O'Reilly and Roderick Strong. So it came down to Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns, and Apollo Crews. And obviously, you can tell right now, Cody Rhodes is your WWE Champion. He hit the crossroads on Roman Reigns. Apollo Crews was not in the ring. He was the WWE Champion in that matchup. So, be very curious to see where this whole scenario is going to go with. Cody Rhodes has two big wins over Roman Reigns. American Nightmare, ladies and gentlemen, he is here. And we are officially on the road to the Clash at the Castle. A sold-out capacity crowd coming our way in Cardiff, Wales. And who will Cody Rhodes be defending his championship against? Maybe we'll find out tonight, maybe here relatively soon, you never know. But we are about to hear from the new WWE Champion, Cody Rhodes. The American Nightmare is here tonight. Let's see what is on Cody's mind. Man, every time I come out here, ladies and gentlemen, you guys continue to put a smile on my face. And week after week, I don't think it's going to get any louder, and it continues to get louder. And I am so happy to be back. And after a grueling night we had last Sunday, and me walking out with that WWE Championship, it made it even more sweeter. But with that win becomes a lot more responsibility. Now I'm a four-time WWE Champion, ladies and gentlemen. And yes, I've had my fair shares of ups and downs here. Ever since coming back, dropping my championship a couple times, multiple times, in fact, especially to my opponent tonight that I'm going to be facing up against the Rated R Superstar and the new leader of Judgment Day, that being Edge. I can give you guys one promise for sure. I'm going to hold on to this WWE Championship for a very long time, a lot longer than my three previous reigns as WWE Champion. On Monday Night Raw, I was WWE Champion. We had some good feuds. But here on SmackDown, it's going to be a whole different story, and the competitors are even better here on SmackDown. But now it's time to shift our focus to the Clash at the Castle pay-per-view. That pay-per-view is going to be happening in Cardiff, Wales in just 4 weeks' time, and I need a challenger. So who do you guys think should step up to the plate and face myself, the American Nightmare, for my WWE Championship? There's a lot of big names on this roster, including Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar, Randy Orton, plenty of other big-time superstars I'd love to get in a ring with right now. And this is very interesting. The former WWE Champion, the man that did not retain his WWE Championship last Sunday night at Vengeance Day, that is Apollo Crews. He is out here tonight. And Apollo Crews, I guarantee that he probably didn't like that one of the superstars that came out of Cody Rhodes' mouth was not himself. So I bet Apollo Crews is definitely going to have something to say about that. Normally Apollo Crews would have his manager, Eric Bischoff, his business partner, deal with these situations, but it seems like Apollo Crews may be a little bit testy with everything that occurred last Sunday. Cody Rhodes defeated Roman Reigns in that triple threat matchup, not Apollo Crews. So we'll see what Apollo Crews has to say to your WWE Champion. I guarantee this may be just a little testy from Apollo Crews. Apollo Crews is here to make a statement. And with Apollo Crews, let's see what he says to the champion. A man of your prestige, Cody, I would think you'd want to mention me. I'm a former WWE Champion, former United States Champion, former SmackDown Tag Team Champion. I've done all sorts of things here on SmackDown. But, you know what? Being showed no respect, I'm used to it. I've had I've had to scratch and crawl all the way from the bottom to get where I've gotten to. And I know you've done so many things, especially with the help of your father, Dusty Rhodes. Much respect to you and your family. But for you not to show me respect, that's something very questionable, honestly, to be coming from you, Cody, honestly. Maybe I have to beat the respect out of you, Cody. And I've actually talked to our SmackDown general manager, the new SmackDown general manager, that being JBL, and he rightfully gave me my championship rematch. So at Clash at the Castle, it's going to be Cody Rhodes, the WWE champion, defending his championship against me, Apollo Crews, at Clash at the Castle. I'm not going to back down from that challenge, Apollo Crews. I'll gratefully take you on in my first defense. But for you, you're going to continue to be disappointed in yourself because at Clash at the Castle, I'm not losing my WWE championship. And you can do your best to beat the respect out of me, but respect is earned, Apollo. And as of right now, you're not getting any of my respect. You are right about one thing. You have scratched and clawed and gotten to where you are. Same with myself, like you mentioned. But the one thing is, I've done everything by the book. I've done everything legitly. You've done anything in your power. Sneak attacks. Anything to get your opponents less than 100%. You've done that to win your championships. I have not. Now, if you excuse me, Apollo Crews, I have to get ready for a matchup in the co-main event of the evening later on tonight when I take on the Rated R Superstar Edge in a non-title matchup. So I suggest you go backstage there and study, because tonight I'm putting on a clinic with Edge, and you're going to get a little taste of what's going to be coming your way at Clash at the Castle. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The Usos taking on Matt Riddle and Randy Orton here live on Smackdown. And I'm actually being told right now this match is going from a tag team match to a one-on-one contest, actually. So now, instead of a tag team match, all of a sudden it is now going to a singles match. It's going to be Jimmy Uso taking on Matt Riddle. I do not know what the big reason for the change from a tag team matchup to a singles matchup, but this could be very interesting, by the way. The Bloodline, the Usos, Solo Sikoa, Roman Reigns, The Rock, they have done their best to run roughshod here on SmackDown. Roman Reigns, former WWE champion, former Universal champion, was, maybe at times kind of close to winning that WWE championship in that triple threat match. At one time it was supposed to be a fatal 5-way, but it turned into a triple threat match with the attacks and stuff throughout the night. But ultimately Roman Reigns would lose via Crossroads to Cody Rhodes. And obviously we did just hear the breaking news from Apollo Crews that it is going to be a one-on-one contest. Apollo Crews takes on Cody Rhodes for the WWE Championship. It's going to be very heated. And later on tonight, we're actually going to see Cody Rhodes in action when he takes on the Rated R Superstar Edge. Cody Rhodes and Edge have so much history there on Monday Night Raw. When Cody Rhodes was WWE Champion, they would go back and forth in championship defense. Cody Rhodes would win against Edge, and then Edge would defeat Cody Rhodes, and go back and forth between those multiple reigns between both superstars. We'll focus back on the tag team division. Since the Brawling Brutes did lose the SmackDown Tag Team Championships, the Usos can insert themselves back into this lovely feud that we have here. As now here comes Jimmy Uso coming right after Matt Riddle. I don't know where Randy Orton is. Normally you'd see Randy Orton coming out with Matt Riddle, but not tonight apparently. Jimmy Uso pulling out all the stops here early on tonight. As tonight we do have a big night in store for you guys, as right now besides the Matt Riddle Jimmy Uso matchup later on tonight, we're going to see Bobby Lashley, the leader of the Hurt Business, taking on Finn Balor, the new Intercontinental champion. Well, this is a non-title match that we'll be witnessing. as well as later on tonight, like we mentioned, Cody Rhodes takes on Edge, non-title matchup there, as well as in your main event tonight, your co-main event, is going to be Sami Zayn taking on Roman Reigns, one-on-one. And I bet Roman Reigns is probably not too happy, obviously, with himself, you know, taking that pinfall in that matchup. So we'll see how that match is going to fare, especially with Sami Zayn. I mean, he had a hell of a match with the Karrion Kross, but Karrion Kross was too much. So, you know, there's a lot of things that we got to kind of figure out where we're going to be going with at the Clash of the Castle pay-per-view. As Jimmy Uso taking it to Matt Riddle. The bruises on the top of the head are starting to mount up here. Oh, big reversal from Matt Riddle, trying to fight out of it. Can Matt Riddle get himself back in this matchup? And essentially, this is a 2-on-1 favoring of the bloodline right now. And I think Matt Riddle can handle himself here, but he has to be very, very careful here. So, look at Jimmy Uso trying to maybe do a little bit of a sneak attack there to Matt Riddle, kind of lure him out to the outside of the ring so he can do some more damage here. Which is a brilliant strategy if you think about it, as he throws him right into his brother there, and intentionally, as he throws him right into the steel steps, Riddle ultimately able to stop himself. Don't know, never ever really see that too much, able to kind of stop yourself when you're going full speed, but Matt Riddle able to do that. Maybe one of these days Matt Riddle will maybe even wear boots sometimes, so you won't ever have to deal with any foot injuries, but that's what makes Matt Riddle so unique when you think about it. Big clubbing blow from Jimmy Uso, but now back and forth we go. The Usos want to make a name for themselves. I mean, one of the best tag teams in WWE, but also, you know, since, like I mentioned, Bong Brutes no longer are the Smackdown Tag Team Champions, the Usos can get back in title contention. Because there for a couple months there, we were dealing with the Usos and Bong Brutes going back and forth because we had controversial finishes that ultimately were ended at WrestleMania, where we saw the Brawling Brutes ultimately picking up the big win there. So Jimmy Uso just stomping a mud hole right in the chest there, just trying to cave it in all as much as he has to. Now what does Jimmy have to do? He literally had Matt Riddle kind of right in the spot that you want to have, slowly but surely taking it to him as both men running into each other. This is going to be kind of battle of the fittest at this moment. He's going for a belly-to-belly suplex. Matt Riddle saw it coming, and now he's all fired up. He's trying to change the momentum in this matchup. Pele kick to Jimmy. Can Matt Riddle finish off Jimmy Uso here? Pinfall attempt. 2. No, 2.5. Jimmy stays in the matchup for a little bit longer. Can he do it? Uh-oh. Looking for that. Bro Derek there to Jimmy Uso. Is that going to be enough? Oh, he should have went for... Why isn't he not going for the pinfall? I guess Matt Riddle deciding to do some more damage. I guess I don't blame him. As a little bit of a submission hold here, middle of the ring. He's hoping that he might be able to make him tap out instead of go for the pinfall. I mean, I guess that's one way to do it. Will Jimmy have to tap out? Nowhere to go. Referee right there in the middle of the ring. Jimmy's going to have to fight out of it somehow, some way. But no, Jimmy. Big punches to the face here just to try to get out of it. And now we are at a stalemate. How much damage was done, though, to Jimmy Uso? So, springboard enziguri. Lays him out just like that, but look at Jey Uso picking the perfect time, and just like that, Jimmy Uso picks the right time to get himself back into this matchup. No, but Matt Riddle one step ahead of him again, despite the distraction from Jey Uso. And oh, look at this. Look at this. Jey Uso celebrating at ringside. He knows that Jimmy has Matt Riddle right where he wants him. And would you guys want to see the Usos and RK Bro go at it for the SmackDown Tag Team Championships? It'd be one hell of a matchup, honestly. Two of the best tag teams on SmackDown going to war. I honestly would love to see that at Clash of the Castle, but is that where it's going to go? As look at this. Uso splash to Matt Riddle. Is that enough? 2. No, Riddle somehow kicking out. How much more does Matt Riddle have in him, man? That's absolutely crazy. Jimmy Uso just trying to figure out what he wants to do next as he just connected with the flapjack to Matt Riddle. Both of them putting it all on the line, hitting each other with the biggest maneuvers that they have in their repertoire. Especially like an Uso splash, that would definitely do enough. And with the amount of tag teams that we have here, ladies and gentlemen, on SmackDown, it is literally probably the best time in WWE's history, especially here on SmackDown with the amount of tag teams that we have. So good. And then, no! Uso splash misses. Matt Riddle kind of taunting Jimmy Uso, saying, hey, you have to do something else because I was able to roll it the way. Big reversal from Riddle. Can he capitalize? Big opportunity. Big knee. Turning Jimmy Uso inside out. Man, this is one hell of a opening contest. We were scheduled to have a tag team matchup. This match turning into a singles matchup. Hopefully Randy Orton's not been taken out or something stupid backstage. Or hopefully there's no issues between Riddle and Orton, of all things. And now Riddle, the ground and pound game. Matt Riddle, former member of the UFC roster in the early stages of his young life before joining up with WWE. As now Matt Riddle having Jimmy Uso right where he wants him, going for a kick to the head. Jimmy again moving out the way. How much more is left in both men? These guys are putting on a clinic right now, and this is just our first match of the evening. We have plenty more matches coming your way. Referee kind of in the way, can't really see what's happening besides Jimmy laying waste to Matt Riddle there. Here we go, pinfall. Riddle's kicks to the midsection, enough. Yes, they are. Big win for Jimmy Uso, defeating Matt Riddle tonight. Oh no, not the steel chair. Oh no. Come on, not this. Oh look, it's Randy. It's Randy. One half of the other SmackDown Tag Team Champions. Randy Orton saving his tag team partner tonight here on SmackDown. As we are back now, we're going to have ourselves a non-title matchup between Finn Balor, the new Intercontinental Champion, and one of the big instrumental parts of the Judgment Day, and that is Finn Balor. And that Intercontinental Championship does look pretty good around the waist of Finn Balor. Finn Balor has held a lot of championships here in WWE, including the United States Championship and the WWE Championship. Former Mr. Money in the Bank twice, actually, here in the series. Finn Balor has done it all. Big-time wins over big-time superstars. And come to find out, Finn Balor wasn't actually, kind of was the leader to start off with, but got Edge to take over the group. So you got Edge, Finn Balor, Damian Priest, and Rhea Ripley here on SmackDown, part of the Judgment Day. And Edge was scheduled to be in that fatal 5-way match for the WWE Championship, but Bobby Lashley, the man that we're going to see take on Finn Balor in this matchup, would go on to actually attack Edge before backstage there, so Edge would not be able to unfortunately be in the matchup. So, and obviously Adam Cole was taken out by former members of the Undisputed Era, Kyle O'Reilly and Roderick Strong. And I mean, for Adam Cole, I think rightfully so. He deserved that beatdown with all the chaos that he's caused to O'Reilly and Strong over the last months, especially taking them out and everything. And Roderick Strong, Kyle O'Reilly did pretty good in that tag team gauntlet that we had a month or two ago. But ultimately, didn't want Adam Cole becoming WWE Champion, or at least getting that opportunity once again. But we'll see if Finn Balor can maybe get some revenge for the leader of Judgment Day, that being Edge, as here comes the Hurt Business leader, Bobby Lashley. This is going to be one hard-hitting battle, ladies and gentlemen. You got the power and strength of Bobby Lashley, and then you get that technical sound wrestling of Finn Balor where you can make it look oh so easy. Bobby Lashley has not won a world championship here in the series, but I'm guaranteeing you for sure he's going to win it eventually. He is a former European champion, though, here in the series. Was a pretty good European champion. He actually went through all of the Hurt Business to get to or keep his European championship around his waist. So, you know, Bobby Lashley is won that European championship, but obviously for Bobby Lashley, he wants to get more gold here. But he's kind of dealing with obviously one of the most devastating teams that we have here in WWE today, and that happens to be the Judgment Day. Once they actually get done with the Judgment Day, maybe Bobby Lashley can focus on the world title. As referee ringing that bell, here we go. Finn Balor, Bobby Lashley. Let's get it going here. As Finn Balor coming out here really fast here, keeping the big man down, keeping the almighty down. And Bobby Lashley should have expected this with how fast Finn Balor is. He's going to try to keep Bobby Lashley on his back, or if he gets him up to his feet, at least kind of work on the tree trunks, kind of make sure that Bobby Lashley can't start throwing him around using his power game. And, you know, Bobby Lashley loves to use the full Nelson from time to time besides using the spear, so, you know, it's one of those things that you could kind of take into place here. And we're bound to have a big explosion between both groups. It's already brewing pretty good between both teams. A lot of back and forth. We saw Omos of the Hurt Business become the new European champion by defeating Damian Priest of the Judgment Day last Sunday at that Vengeance Day pay-per-view. So, you know, there's a lot been brewing up. We've had both teams go at each other briefly in six-man tag matches and whatnot, but I feel like it's just going to continue to grow, and the love is not going to be there whatsoever. There is no love lost. Honestly, there's nothing. It continues to brew every single week that they're against each other. As Lashley, we're going to go high risk here. Frog splash, 3/4 away. Bobby Lashley is not a man that goes to the high risk district too many times, but when he does, it's got to be an important as a release. German suplex takes down Finn Balor. Look at Lashley flexing on Finn Balor, showing that, making it look like it was way too easy as an STO takes down Bobby. Will that be enough? No, of course not. Bobby's not going to go down like that. And Lashley going to try and rub it in the face as Finn Balor right back out there in his face. Sling blade. It's one of those things where Finn Balor is one of those superstars. He's not going to allow you to recuperate, get your breath. Finn Balor wants you to be heavy breathing, not going to be able to catch your breath type of situation. Finn Balor has one of the best cardio systems in all of WWE, so this man can do 30, 60-minute plus Iron Man matches if he damn well needed to. As Lashley coming back in the ring at a 5. Here comes Finn Balor trying to kick those tree trunks of Bobby Lashley, but look at Bobby Lashley, military press slam, making it look oh so easy, man. As now Lashley from behind. Was he thinking about full? Ooh, no. Electric chair slam taking down Finn Balor, and now look like he's going to go for a bear hug, but Finn Balor one step ahead of him in that basement drop kick to the face. But again, Finn Balor coming right after him. Both men face to face. Two of the best superstars that we have here on Smackdown. If one of these superstars were holding a world championship, this definitely would be a main event matchup on Raw, SmackDown, NXT if you think about it. Two dudes that have been around the world, held big-time championships for their respective brands. Bobby Lashley held that European championship on Raw. Finn Balor, former WWE champion, here on on SmackDown. He held the United States Championship on NXT before losing it to AJ Styles at that time. Finn Balor has won the Money in the Bank briefcase multiple times. So when you think about it, you know, both men, Finn Balor a little bit more accolades than Bobby Lashley at this very moment. Because both men kind of feeling each other out right now. You feel that awkward tension where both men are kind of playing mind games to an extent to try and get in each other's head. That's a beautiful power slam there from Lashley. Pinfall attempt, but a strong kick out from Finn Balor. And Lashley's saying, what am I going to do? You got to stay down, Finn. Let's Finn with that big punch to the midsection. Here comes Bobby Lashley. Into the corner now. Uh-oh. Finn Balor setting up Lashley. Going to go for that drop kick, the double drop kick into the corner. Could that be enough to pull away the Almighty? 2, 3. Yes, it is. That basement drop kick was enough. The Intercontinental Champion picking up a big win tonight here live on SmackDown. Lashley holding his ribs. Definitely some damage done there. Oh, wait a minute. Finn Balor going to attack Bobby Lashley. Try to get some revenge for the leader of the Judgment Day. Lashley costing Edge the WWE Championship. At least costing him that opportunity is right on the steel steps. Ooh. Oh no, this is not good. The leader of Judgment Day is here. Bobby Lashley is still out. This is not good. Edge is going to look to pick the pieces and get his revenge tonight. Obviously, Edge wanted to walk out at the latest Vengeance Day pay-per-view as WWE Champion, and it got cost by him, by Bobby Lashley. And Edge is looking to put a can of whoop ass on Bobby Lashley here. This is not going to be good. And there's Edge. Edge is here looking to beat the living crap out of Bobby Lashley. Ashley may have got the last laugh, you could say. But this is just another time. And oh no, we are going out in the audience. This is not good. This is not good. Bobby Lashley cost him an opportunity to get that WWE Championship back around his waist. And Edge is not going to have anything for it. Edge has already been a multi-time WWE champion in the series. But he does not want to deal with Bobby Lashley in this hurt business anymore. It's again, just these devastating punches, man. As we go over and over again. The steel steps have just been way too brutal for Bobby Lashley. Oh, trying to take him out. Uh-oh. Wait, now, it's Lashley's turn. Oh, no, this is not good. At least not good for Edge now. See if Finn Balor can get himself going here. Or I should say, Edge. But look at this. Just way too much. Oh, no. Oh, no. This ain't good. This ain't good. Oh, no, 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 no. Through the table! Through the damn table. Bobby Lashley taken out here in the crowd and being laid out. And Edge looking to send him a message, a spear to Bobby Lashley. And just like that, Edge gets his revenge tonight. God damn it. Winning the SmackDown Women's Championship was a dream come true for me. I've literally had to scratch and claw from the very bottom of Raw, SmackDown, NXT, you name it. I've had to scratch and claw to get to where I am, and I'm proud to say I'm your SmackDown Women's Champion. Becky Lynch is one of the best women's champions in all of WWE that we've had. She's a multi-time SmackDown Women's Champion. She's the man for the reason. She's called Big Time Bex for a reason, because what she does in that ring is very underrated. And that literally makes her, for me, whenever she retires, a first ballot Hall of Famer right away. Now, if Becky Lynch, if you want a rematch, you can be first in line, because rightfully so. Yes, you've kind of flip-flopped with the titles, but honestly, I would not totally mind if you were my very first title defense. But if you get too cocky, I'd have to beat you twice in a row. But in all seriousness, Becky, I love you from the bottom of my heart, and I wouldn't be here right here without you. And oh, look, that's Becky Lynch. This should be very interesting. Let's see what she has to say to Liv Morgan. Liv, I appreciate everything you just said. I just came down the elevator, I kind of caught your last glimpses of words saying that, you couldn't do it without me, and rightfully so, you deserve that SmackDown Women's Championship, and I'm going to have to politely decline your offer to be your first defense, because I want to talk to you about that actually. Now, as much as I love the SmackDown Women's Championship and being the top of the mountain with that Women's Championship, I feel like I've devalued that Women's Championship with the amount of times I've flip-flopped the Women's Championship, losing it, winning it, losing and winning it. So that's why I'm respectfully declining your offer, Liv. This SmackDown Women's division needs a facelift, and you are the right champion to change up this division for the better. As I leave the SmackDown Women's division, it doesn't mean that I'm officially leaving SmackDown. I love it here on SmackDown. So I'm not only going from one women's division, I'm going to the women's tag team division. I'm going to find myself a partner, and we are eventually going to get it to where we will be challenging for those women's tag team championships. These Raw and SmackDown titles on both Raw and SmackDown are good, but it is time to start growing those women's tag team championships and make those more prestigious than ever. I saw at the end of Monday Night Raw, we saw Trish Stratus and Lita make their return to WWE, challenging those women's tag team championships of Carmella and Zelina Vega. And Lita and Trish said that actually be on Monday Night Raw next week. So I might actually poke my head in on Monday Night Raw with my tag team partner. So, women's tag team division, you are going to be turned on your head because Becky Lynch is officially in the women's tag team division. I may see you Monday night, girls, so you better get ready, because when the man comes around, it's game over. Strong words there from Liv Morgan and even the former women's champion, Becky Lynch, as here comes Raquel Rodriguez, formerly known as Raquel Gonzalez. Her name change to Raquel Rodriguez. So we'll see how Raquel Rodriguez will be faring here tonight, as she is a former SmackDown Women's Champion. She is in action against the new Women's Champion, that being Liv Morgan. And I'm very curious to see, with all these women's tag teams starting to spurt up, that's very good for these brands. You gotta love the competitiveness. You got Ronda Rousey, Shayna Baszler in the tag team division. That's gonna be pretty good. You got Trish and Lita. Looks like they're gonna be a tag team here in the women's tag team division. And actually, Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler, after this very match, they'll actually be in women's tag team action. We don't know the team that they'll be facing off with just yet, but we'll be very curious to see where that's going to go as we wait for the SmackDown Women's Champion to make herself down to the ring. And for Liv Morgan, she is the new face of SmackDown, and I'm very interested, since Becky Lynch has politely declined Liv Morgan's kind of offered to get another opportunity for the SmackDown Women's Championship. I like what Becky Lynch did. She's realizing that, in those big moments, she's kind of iffy. It's a lot of flip-flop, and I don't feel like she devalued that SmackDown Women's Championship, because when you think of Becky Lynch, that's the big-time Bex, the man. She brings so much, but, title losses multiple times, I guess that will kind of do it, but she certainly didn't devalue that championship like she says she thinks she did. Referee ringing that bell. Big time matchup for Liv Morgan. Looking to take out one of the bigger superstars here in the roster, literally and figuratively, as Raquel Rodriguez, a former Smackdown Women's Champion. Raquel Rodriguez has Ronda Rousey accompanying her out to the ring tonight. Shayna Baszler going to stay in the back, but she'll be out momentarily, as coming up after this very matchup, it's going to be Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler in tag team action in the women's division. In the women's division, it seems like it's starting to heat up here. That's what you start to get more options in certain divisions. That you start to love that a little bit more. Options are plenty. Liv Morgan all happy right now, but Raquel, she's back up to her feet. It's one of those things where if you're gonna taunt your opponent, you want to make sure that they stay down a while. They don't just get back up to their feet. Is now Raquel going to try to think of a game plan to try to put away Liv Morgan? Look at that. Brutal power slam. Liv Morgan was trying to go for a cross body, but with just how smart Raquel Rodriguez is and just how powerful she can be. You know, she's just so strong, she can easily catch anything, it seems. And I think for Ronda and Shayna, you gotta definitely like the untapped potential of Raquel Rodriguez, what she brings to the table, especially here in this women's division, as a release back suplex to the outside. That back is not going to be feeling too good for Liv Morgan. It's a brutal power slam to the outside. Both these women need to get back inside the ring. Uh-oh. Liv Morgan fighting, trying to get out of it. I don't know what count we're at this very moment. Referee trying to get them back in the ring. Liv Morgan talking some trash. Liv Morgan with a count-out victory over Raquel Rodriguez. You don't necessarily have to show your strength and power necessarily, but we do get a win from Liv Morgan tonight. Look at Ronda Rousey. She's not happy. She has to get ready for this tag team matchup. Liv Morgan wasn't the prettiest win, but she gets a count-out victory over Raquel Rodriguez. Let's go ahead and see who this women's tag team match is with. And now it's time to figure out
The Queen of Spades about to grace the WWE Universe with true submission expertise.
And now it is time to see who Shayna and Ronda Rousey will be facing off with as, oh, wait a minute, Beth Phoenix making her way down the ring. That's Edge's wife, Beth Phoenix. Who is she tagging up with? This could be very interesting. Seems like all the legends are starting to come back here with these women's tag team championships trying to be more of a focus here. Beth Phoenix, a WWE Hall of Famer in herself. I wonder who's Beth Phoenix, the Glamazon. Who is she teaming up with? Her husband is in action later on tonight in the co-main event against the WWE Champion Cody Rhodes. But who's Beth Phoenix teaming up with? Oh no, you gotta be kidding me. Does this mean is Beth Phoenix in the Judgment Day as well? Rhea Ripley, one of the most powerful women we have here on WWE, and especially here on SmackDown. And it seems like Rhea Ripley, Beth Phoenix are teaming up. But I'm very curious now, is Beth Phoenix a part of the Judgment Day? She's always been there for her husband no matter what. We haven't seen Edge and Beth Phoenix really be in the series together per se, but Beth and Edge have always been there for each other. But do you think Beth Phoenix could go as low as her husband? I mean, you gotta definitely say yes at this point, because she's teaming up with Rhea Ripley. And Rhea Ripley's kind of struggled when it comes to being in the women's division, women's championship division. She's been very close to winning championships here on Smackdown or even Raw, but just has not been able to do it just yet. Rhea Ripley and Beth Phoenix. If you guys would have told me that these two would have been teaming up, I would have not believed you. But after what we're seeing right now, ladies and gentlemen, there is definitely a lot of potential with this. If this goes more than what we're seeing, Beth Phoenix. If I am thinking correctly, this is the very first time ever we've seen Beth Phoenix in action here, and at least in a tag team variety. I believe we've seen her in the Royal Rumbles, if I remember correctly. But being in an actual televised event, a non-pay-per-view event, I think this has definitely got to be a first. We'll see how Beth and Rhea Ripley work out tonight. As a little bit of a spear takedown there of the former women's champion, Ronda Rousey. And maybe if Beth Phoenix can take Rhea Ripley underneath her wing and kind of make Rhea Ripley even more brutal, can get some championships around Rhea Ripley's waist, and maybe they can get the SmackDown, or I should say the women's tag team championships around the waist. But does also mean that Rhea or Beth couldn't go for the SmackDown women's championship as well, that Liv Morgan is currently holding. I look at Beth pointing at Ronda Rousey. I mean, I'm just jumping to conclusions. We don't officially know. But with Beth Phoenix being out here with Rhea Ripley, obviously Rhea Ripley, one of the members of Judgment Day, Beth Phoenix obviously is the wife of Edge. There's definitely going to be something there. But, I mean, there's, like, before I jump to conclusions, we got to hear from Edge or Beth or, Rhea about this situation. Ronda Rousey kind of struggling against this team of Rhea Ripley and Beth Phoenix. Wait a minute. Rhea Ripley, oh, look at, is she going to go high risk? Oh, look at that! Over the top. What a maneuver. Rhea Ripley putting it all out tonight. And, of course, the crowd is definitely saying this is awesome. And I don't blame them. Rhea Ripley, just these big, brutal knees to Ronda Rousey. This team of Beth Phoenix and Rhea Ripley have been working quite well together. So, wait a minute. Beth going to be taken out at ringside. Now Shayna might be next in line by Rhea. Now back to being a one-on-one matchup at the moment. Oh, look at Ronda. Able to backflip out of that. And now Ronda going to try and get herself back in this matchup. She needs to, as a big knee to that arm. For the most part, Beth Phoenix and Rhea Ripley, like I keep mentioning, have dominated this matchup, but somehow maybe Ronda can get herself a win here over Rhea, but a strong kick out at 1. I always love when you get more talent in these women's divisions. It just adds more competitiveness and must-see matches. And I mean, you do hate to see that, Liv Morgan, she obviously she won by a count-out. Win is a win, but I would love to see Liv Morgan beat Raquel Rodriguez pinfall or submission. But count-out is a count-out. Win is a win. Doesn't have to be pretty in my book. Let's look at Rousey. Gonna just try to torque the arm, that right shoulder blade out of socket. Look at Ronda just working on that shoulder blade. You know how vicious Ronda and Shayna can be. As Beth Phoenix coming out of nowhere, taking out Ronda Rousey. Beth Phoenix trying to get out of the ring, but Ronda Rousey right there. Uh-oh. Look at this. Ronda Rousey has Beth Phoenix up. Oh my goodness. It's a finishing maneuver from Ronda Rousey, but she did it to the wrong superstar. And now a hot tag. Here comes Shayna Baszler. She has not been in this match at all. I believe this is her first time in this matchup. It's Beth Phoenix and Ronda Rousey going at it there. And you gotta think that's going to favor Shayna Baszler and the team, or Shayna and Ronda Rousey, pardon me, just because of how the fatigue and all that thing you gotta kind of take into consideration. But with Shayna barely being even in the matchup, it's got to favor them so far. Let's see if Rhea Ripley can slow down the matchup here. What are these two thinking about doing? Off the ropes. Double arm toss there of Shayna. Making it look oh so easy. Here we go. Pinfall opportunity. I don't know if that will be enough to put away Shayna. Strong kick out from Shayna there. I mean, for what we've seen so far from Shayna Baszler, she's looking really good right now. The Glamazon looking pretty good. We got to definitely get somebody, Corey Graves or Byron Saxton, to go backstage or maybe try to get them after this very match and go and say, hey, what's going on? As an ankle lock from Shayna Baszler. Will Beth Phoenix have to tap out? She might have to tap out, but Rhea Ripley right there to break it up. Both teams aren't really fan favorites. I mean, for Beth Phoenix, she's kind of neutral, even though she's kind of teaming up with Rhea Ripley. As a brutal power bomb taking it to Beth Phoenix. And Beth Phoenix doing the rightful thing, trying to just at least roll out of the way from more potential damage. She's trying to recuperate as much as she can, as here comes the former Raw Women's Champion. Big stomp on the chest of Beth Phoenix, just trying to slowly dissect Beth Phoenix. Honestly, I would think of Rhea Ripley being back in the ring would be a lot better for this tag team, because you don't know how much damage Beth Phoenix can take. As Rhea Ripley tossed over the top, and now you got Beth Phoenix. You have to deal with Ronda freaking Rousey here. Big clubbing blow. Beth Phoenix just taking it all in right now. But maybe she could wait. Uh-oh. Oh, no, this ain't good. This ain't good. Dropping her right on the top rope. Back and forth we go. You got Shayna Baszler there at ringside taken out. Rhea Ripley. And now you got Ronda Rousey going to try to tap out Beth Phoenix. Will Beth have to tap out? Shayna right there to make sure that Rhea Ripley can't break it up. And now Beth Phoenix. Can she fight out of it? That arm is going to be sore for sure at this very moment. I don't know if she could take another one of those, if I'm honest with you. Rhea Ripley trying to get to the corner to maybe try to get a tag for herself into this matchup, because Beth Phoenix is in trouble. So, Beth trying to claw Shayna Baszler, talking some major trash. Shayna trying to tell the crowd to stop cheering for Beth. As now Beth with the hot tag. Here comes Rhea Ripley going for the clothesline. Shayna, perfect blocking maneuver, and just like that folds Rhea Ripley like an accordion. Oh, but big boot. Here comes Mommy. Here comes Rhea Ripley. Back and forth match we go. Rhea gonna go for the pinfall. Could this be it? No. Shayna has not eaten too much damage in this matchup, so for Rhea Ripley, perfect opportunity. Hit the riptide or hit any other powerful maneuver to put away a very dangerous woman like the Queen of Spades, that being Shayna Baszler. So now here comes Rhea. Uh-oh. Oh, she's thinking about riptide. Rhea Ripley, set out, bomb. Is that riptide? 1, 2, 3 it is. The Judgment Day with a massive win tonight over Shayna Baszler and Ronda Rousey. What does the future hold of Beth Phoenix and Rhea Ripley? Is this a thing we are going to see more often? I honestly would say we have to talk to Beth Phoenix. We got to hear it from her words. Or at least from Edge maybe as well. But this could be a very interesting tag team. Part of the women's tag team division, Ronda Rousey, or I should say Rhea Ripley and Beth Phoenix. Is there potential here? And now our next matchup, we are going to see your European champion Omos taking on Santos Escobar. He is the leader of Legado del Fantasma, one of the best tag teams here on Smackdown, and I guarantee they will be SmackDown Tag Team Champions by WrestleMania season. I know it's a long time from now, but I guarantee Legado del Fantasma will definitely have a big presence by the time we get to the next WrestleMania. Especially for Santos Escobar, this man is too talented, and same with his tag team partners, to not have tag team gold around his waist. But it's going to be a tough test for Santos Escobar tonight, because Santos Escobar will be taking on Omos, the big man. European champion, able to knock off Damian Priest, who was the European champion walking in to that championship matchup at that Vengeance Day pay-per-view. But as of right now, you got Omos, the Nigerian Giant, as your champion. And now Omos makes his way down the ring with his manager, MVP. Obviously, Omos a part of the Hurt Business. And obviously, MVP is not going to be too happy. And same with Omos about what happened earlier on tonight. Finn Balor defeated Bobby Lashley, but after the matchup, Finn Balor would attack Bobby Lashley, throw him to the steel steps. And then also, Edge would come back and attack Bobby Lashley after the matchup, laying him out. And I'm being told right now from my ear, I'm being told that we are going to be hearing from your new SmackDown general manager by the end of tonight to talk about Clash at the Castle and everything that is going down tonight, because it's been one crazy episode after another. I guarantee it's probably not going to get any better in the terms of these superstars wanting to make a name for themselves and everything. But Omos looks like he is ready, ladies and gentlemen, with MVP going to be at ringside. How will Omos fare in his first match ever since winning the European Championship? We are about to find out. Referee ringing the bell. That Lucha Libre style, Santos Escobar, and then you got that brutalness, the power, the strength of Omos. The longer the match goes, it's in favor of Santos. But the shorter the match goes, obviously Omos. And that might be honestly an easy assumption, but you never know. Maybe if Omos will have plenty of time to stay in this matchup longer it goes, you never know. It's just about having the good things happen to him. And right now, Santos Escobar, he's trying to grab Omos, trying to grab those big tree chunks of arms or whatnot, just trying to get something going on Omos, but Omos is just too big of a man. And right now, instead of trying to grapple him, I would try to, just kick the knees, try to, bring him down a little bit so that you're not just easily pushing him around. Because Omos is too big of a man to just deal with this. So Omos is just on a tear right now against Santos Escobar. And Santos Escobar doing the right thing right now. Maybe try to lure Omos out. This is what he's doing. Look at Omos. He's trying to, but Santos Escobar, he knows what he's doing. He's been around this business way too long. And now he's actually going to try to get back in the ring. Omos was trying to go for the clothesline. Oh no, look at Santos. Got a little awkward for Santos to try and toss Omos. And just like that, that right arm might be hurt because he's not really holding it too well, but he's holding that left arm, or that left leg, I should say, a little bit better. Look at Omos right in the face there, and again, Escobar working on the leg. Is this what I'm talking about? Trying to flip him over. Maybe this is how Santos likes to do his submissions. I don't know, but it's trying to loosen up that lower back so maybe Santos Escobar can maybe try to pick up Omos if he really wanted to. Probably not the best idea to try to do that, but you never know. Big knee strike. But that only kind of like a gnat flying in the face of Omos, just swatting him away. Pinfall opportunity, but Santos Escobar, he's a man that you hate him, but he's going to put on instant classics for the most part. Underrated superstar here on SmackDown, and I see him going places. Maybe not in this matchup for sure, but he has a bright future here on SmackDown. Himself and his other teammates of Legado del Fantasma. Uh-oh. Omos. Omos gonna go for the choke slam. Down goes Santos. That has to be it. I don't know if Santos Escobar is going to be able to kick out of that pinfall opportunity. Is that enough? 2. Oh. Man, Escobar able to kick out. Look at Omos. He's frustrated. The champion was thinking that was going to be it. Rightfully so. Oh my God, he picked him up. He's picked him up. Dropped him on his neck. Can Escobar pull off an upset of the century? No. Omos kicks out. How crazy is that? He picked up. He picked him up again. Are you kidding me? The Phantom Driver to Omos. 2, 3. Are you kidding me? Santos Escobar making that look easy. Look at this. This chokeslam should have been it. But somehow, someway, Santos Escobar knocks off Omos. I am honestly speechless. That Phantom Driver to Omos. I said Santos Escobar is definitely the future. But damn, that is very impressive, man. With that win, you gotta think maybe Santos could very well get himself next in line for a title opportunity. But it's something we'll have to figure out. We are back, ladies and gentlemen, for your co-main event of the evening. And it is going to be the American Nightmare. Cody Rhodes, the man that we heard to kick off Smackdown tonight. He's the man that will be defending his WWE Championship against Apollo Crews. It's going to be one heck of a matchup there at Clash at the Castle. Cody Rhodes is already a 4-time WWE Champion, and he said it's going to be different this time on SmackDown as WWE Champion. It sure as hell is not going to be easy, but he plans on holding on to that WWE Championship for a very, very long time. And if he's able to somehow outlast Apollo Crews, rightfully so, he should be able to. But it's going to be a hard hitting matchup, not just that night, but tonight, because Cody Rhodes and Edge, they have a history. They're on Monday Night Raw. A lot of respect for each other at that time. But now, everything has changed ever since then. Build up between those superstars from TLC to the Royal Rumble to eventually to Elimination Chamber beforehand, where Cody Rhodes and Edge would kind of flip-flop, holding the WWE Championship. Cody Rhodes and Edge would have each other's number, but eventually Edge would get Cody Rhodes' number. But now, different drafts and everything like that, both men get drafted over here to SmackDown. I'll be very curious to see how this match is going to go. The career of Edge, he's definitely taken a drastic turn, as we saw Edge earlier on tonight. But after Finn Balor destroyed Bobby Lashley at ringside, Edge changing his Judgment Day attire he had it on earlier on tonight. But for Edge, it's that little bit of a new haircut that I couldn't really mention with when he was attacking Bobby Lashley, but new look for Edge. We've seen him for years and years with those long hair, but now changing it up. The Rated R Superstar. It's hard to cheer for him right now. With him being the leader of Judgment Day, it sucks. Honestly. You want to be voting for this man, be cheering, not booing him, but that's what Edge wants to do right now, and he even has his wife, Beth Phoenix, and this Judgment Day group. Like I mentioned, we got to hear from Beth Phoenix about this more. Exactly come from her mouth, or maybe even the leader, Edge. But, with Beth Phoenix, that makes Judgment Day even more devastating. If we ring in that bell, here we go. Cody Rhodes versus Edge. Like I mentioned before, these guys have previous future there, or past, I guess, with each other on Monday Night Raw. At that time, it was all about respect. Edge and Cody Rhodes, that respect that, you know, Edge knowing Dusty Rhodes and everything, that a lot of family respect, mutual respect between each other. But now Edge being the leader of Judgment Day, after what Judgment Day has been doing to this roster, does not matter who you are. Started with Finn Balor and Damian Priest, then they recruited Rhea Ripley, and it's like a suicide dive through the middle rope. And after Rhea Ripley, you know, it slowly started but surely started to grow, and now that happens to be Edge. Edge now is the leader of the Judgment Day. You hate to see that. Finn Balor recruited Edge. There's that WrestleMania where Damian Priest defeated Edge, and Finn Balor wanted Edge to join their group, and with how Edge is, he for some reason he decided to. He clearly said from what Finn Balor said, he motivated Edge more to become that older self of how he's one of the most dominant superstars in WWE history before retiring. And Edge was. He was an ultimate opportunist. He did not give one crap. When Edge first came back, it was all about the fans. He didn't put himself first. But now Edge is all about himself and his group. That being the Judgment Day, that being Rhea Ripley, that being Damian Priest, and also Finn Balor. And also, until we can get confirmation, Beth Phoenix may very well be another member of Judgment Day. So Edge, another DDT, spiking Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes needs to get something going here. Edge looking really well so far in this matchup. As what does the Rated R Superstar have in store for Cody? Well, I mean, hitting that lower back, that is definitely going to help out. Because Edge, he's known for his sharpshooters. He definitely pulls it out of the well sometimes. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Vertebreaker there to Edge. Could that be enough to put away Edge? No. Kicking out at 2.9 there. Cody survives, but for how much longer? Or I should say Edge survives. Oh, wait a minute. Crossroads. Crossroads there from Cody Rhodes. Is that it? 2. No, Edge kicks out again. Pure adrenaline through his soul. No pun intended for Cody Rhodes' song, but Edge, he's got that adrenaline flowing through him right now. Able to somehow survive Cody Rhodes right now. And for Edge, what do you got to do right now? Your current strategy isn't working out too well. Seems like he's going to start going after that left knee, try to slow down Cody Rhodes. I don't blame him. Got to do something. Got to figure out something. Imagine, oh my goodness, over the top rope we go. And maybe tonight the Judgment Day can pick off a clean sweep of big time wins. Cody Rhodes going to go out there and go after Cody, or Cody Rhodes going after Edge, but Edge eats a clothesline, or Edge hits a clothesline on Cody Rhodes. And now this is not what Cody Rhodes wants right now. The Rated R Superstar just going to be going to work right now, and look at Edge, he's just eating this up right now. This is where, honestly, Edge is the best. Himself, not pandering up to the crowd, not like that. This is Edge, Adam Copeland. This is pure Edge right now. There's a brutal headbutts there to Cody Rhodes, the WWE Champion. Referee now at a 6. Both men need to get in the ring before we could have ourselves a second countout of the night. Earlier on tonight, Liv Morgan won via a countout against Raquel Rodriguez. So here we go, pinfall opportunity. Can Edge pick up a massive win over Cody Rhodes? No, strong kick out by Cody. I think if Edge can maybe hit a execution or a spear, I think maybe might be able to hit something. As an enziguri off the springboard there. Now slowly but surely it's the momentum going in the favor of Cody here. Cody just eating this up right now. Big jumping knee strike there to Edge. Oh, look at this. American Nightmare taunting Edge right here. I don't think it's the best idea. Now he's going to eat it. And look at Edge now. He's going to taunt. He's going to taunt But now Edge is going to eat it up here. Oh, brutal takedown there to Edge. It's like both men just want to kind of rub it in with each other. This is very, very brutal here. So, wait a minute. Cody Rhodes with a Cody cutter. Cody cutter there to Edge. Is that it? 2, 3 it is. Man, Cody Rhodes just picked up a massive win over Edge. And now we get to our main event. Roman Reigns versus Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn looking to pull off an upset, I would definitely say. He lost Sunday night to Karrion Kross, and now with, Sami Zayn, he's just trying to pick up some wins, trying to get some momentum built, as there is Roman Reigns coming out here by himself. No Paul Heyman, no Usos, no Solo Sikoa. Roman Reigns going to do it all by himself tonight. He's requested for those superstars to stay in the back. He feels like he's going to be able to do it all by himself tonight. Roman, that's pretty cocky, confident, but I think with how Roman Reigns is feeling right now, not walking out with that WWE Championship, he put himself in that, he literally got himself an easy win to even get himself into that championship matchup, because there was a matchup between John Cena and Roman Reigns. The match got moved up. It was supposed to happen at the Vengeance Day pay-per-view. It got moved up to a couple weeks before that pay-per-view, and the Usos would lay waste to John Cena, beat him down to where Roman Reigns would just pick up the scraps and was able to put away John Cena. And that's where Roman Reigns got that opportunity to be in that matchup. And obviously Adam Cole was taken out, and so was Edge. So it led it to a triple threat match where Roman Reigns, Apollo Crews, and Cody Rhodes were in that championship matchup. And obviously Roman Reigns lost, losing to the Rhodes, or the Crossroads, from Cody Rhodes. And obviously Cody Rhodes is the WWE champion. So now you got the main event going on right now. Roman Reigns looking to put Sami Zayn in his place here. As now here comes Sami Zayn. So do you see that? A little bit of that shirt, the Titron and everything from Sami Zayn. Sami, underneath where it says Sami Zayn there, it says Sami Uso. Huh. I wonder what Sami Zayn is trying to do there. Is he trying to get himself in the bloodline? Imagine that, It's all about mind games, man. You never know. Sami Zayn, one of those superstars that, he could do that. But I think Sami Zayn is long and far away from ever going back to being that type of person that he used to be. Sami Zayn, the underdog from the underground. He's looking to do everything quite right. But I think with this t-shirt, with the Titron and everything, it's kind of maybe a shot to the bloodline. But with the mood that Roman Reigns is in, probably not the best idea. But here we go, Roman Reigns, the tribal chief, the head of the table, takes on Sami Zayn here. This is going to be one heck of a matchup, ladies and gentlemen. Hard hitting for sure. Now Zayn working on that lower back here early. And if you guys are just tuning in right now, this is your main event of the evening. Still to come tonight, we are going to be hearing from JBL himself backstage about Clash at the Castle. And I'm also being told for sure he's going to be addressing the Judgment Day and the Hurt Business, and any other things that might be on his mind, as he is the new SmackDown general manager. William Regal is dealing with some other stuff out of wrestling, so he will not be here for the foreseeable future. Maybe eventually he might come back eventually, but as of right now, it is all going to be JBL. And Sami Zayn being cut up just moments ago. Roman Reigns looking to put Sami Zayn in his place here early on. And look at that. What a superplex from the top rope. Sami Zayn surprisingly back up to his feet, though. I don't know, it's probably the best idea for Sami Zayn to come out with those Titrons, the shirts and everything like that. Maybe kind of mocking the bloodline and everything, especially with what they've been going through. Snapmare takedown, here comes Tribal Chief. Big boot, no, misses. Now, can Sami Zayn pull off an upset, man? Imagine a possible upset of the century. Sami Zayn being able to knock off the former Universal Champion, former WWE Champion, former United States Champion as Roman Reigns. With a big clothesline, takes down Sami. Look at Sami still. You can feel the damage just being done to Sami. He's not in a good place right now, as he's about to eat some snake eyes right there on that top rope. The blood just flowing through his, I believe it's his right, above his right eye area. And oh, look at that over the top! Roman Reigns is not going to slow down for anybody. And look at Roman Reigns. He's going to talk some trash. Can't really see it from this camera view what he's saying to Sami, but you guarantee it's not going to be anything too good. As a Uranagi there from Roman. And now Reigns, the frustration, just beating the living crap out of Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn probably shouldn't have been the opponent tonight for Roman Reigns, but you know, JBL, he booked this matchup, and Roman Reigns is going to get that opportunity to put down Sami Zayn, maybe once and for all. As Sami, oh look at this, impressive maneuver, what a power bomb. Very innovative maneuver. The very first time I've ever seen that. And wait a minute. Blue Thunder Bomb. Upset in the making. No. Sami Zayn so close, ladies and gentlemen, to knocking off Roman Reigns. Holy cow. You absolutely love to see it. And now in Sami Zayn trying to get some kind of maneuvers in this. Oh, imagine stealing a victory. Can he steal victory? No, so close. And look at Roman. He's saying, "Oh, how dare you?" Imagine if Sami Zayn can do it. Is that a haluva kick? I think that was a haluva kick there to Reigns. Is this it? 2, 3. Roman Reigns has done it. And now, wait a minute. Roman Reigns knocks out the referee. What the hell? Wait a minute. That's Solo Sikoa, the street champion, the enforcer of the bloodline. Oh, no. Solo Sikoa, it's a spike. The Samoan spike from Solo Sikoa. You gotta be kidding me. Oh my goodness, not again. The street champion looking to do it one more time. Oh my God. Solo Sikoa laying waste to Sami Zayn. And now looks like Solo might throw Roman Reigns back in the ring. Wait a minute, Roman Reigns now. Roman Reigns spearing Sami Zayn. Solo Sikoa spiked him. And then for sure, he just ended him with a spear. You gotta be kidding me. Oh no, he's gonna do it again. He's gonna send a message to Sami Zayn. Spear! Turning Sami Zayn inside out. The Tribal Chief is not gonna be happy. Obviously losing. Sami Zayn stealing a victory here tonight. Oh no, this is not good. The Beast Incarnate is here, ladies and gentlemen. The Beast Incarnate defeated The Rock at Vengeance Day, and it seems like he has his sights on Roman Reigns. The Rock was trying to do his damnedest to make sure that Brock Lesnar couldn't try to get to Roman Reigns, but that obviously failed, as it looks like Brock Lesnar is going to try to come after Roman Reigns now. And now here comes Brock. Big clothesline. Referee just trying to ring the bell in the terms of we need to get medical attention to both of these men because these guys are going to be beating the living crap out of each other here. Oh, no. Oh, my goodness. Right into the LED barricade here. This is not good. Oh my goodness, he throws him back in the ring. This is not something that you were expecting or any of us were expecting. It's, oh my goodness, release suplex there. Oh, Brock, no. Brock with some bad intentions here. Lesnar has the tribal chief up. And just like that, Brock Lesnar with an F5 to Roman Reigns. Holy crap. But look at Reigns trying to get up to his feet though. Oh, big knockout punch there. This is not what I was expecting whatsoever, ladies and gentlemen. This night is just getting more chaotic from what we're seeing right now. Brock Lesnar doing everything in his power to get his hands back on Roman, and he's doing it right now. Another F5. Another F5 there from Brock. And I'm being told we need to go backstage to JBL. But look at Brock. Brock again. Listening to the crowd. The crowd telling him to do it one more time. And Brock's going to oblige to it. An F5 to Roman. And now we are heading backstage to JBL. Well, Triple H sure as heck was not wrong when he told me that taking this Smackdown job was going to be a tough test for me. But over my career, Smackdown, I ruled this brand. So I'm going to continue to bring it back to its glory days. Now, after what we've seen tonight, there's a lot of big time announcements that I'm going to be making for Clash at the Castle and the future Smackdowns. Now, after what we've seen between Brock and Roman Reigns and months of build-up of Brock trying to get his hands back on Roman Reigns, he's defeated The Rock, he's defeated both the Usos, he's defeated Solo Sikoa. And with all that, I have to rightfully grant him his match against Roman Reigns. So at Clash at the Castle, it is going to be Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar at the sold-out capacity crowd there at Clash at the Castle. But those two aren't going to have to wait to get their hands on each other again, because next week here, live on SmackDown, we are going to have a massive matchup. Roman Reigns is going to team up with Solo Sikoa to take on the team of Sami Zayn and Brock Lesnar for the very first time ever here in SmackDown history. Now I'm going to shift my focus over to the Hurt Business and the Judgment Day. These guys have been at each other's throats for months now, and that is going to be coming to an end at Clash at the Castle, because we are going to have ourselves a 6-man tag. It is going to be Bobby Lashley teaming up with Cedric Alexander and Shelton Benjamin to take on Edge, Finn Balor, and Damian Priest. We will be finding out who the better team is. Is it the Hurt Business? Is it the Judgment Day? Make sure you guys stay tuned, because at Clash at the Castle, we are going to be figuring that out. And with all the attention we're going to be seeing with the build-up from now all the way to Clash at the Castle, my hands are going to be tied with a lot of stuff with the build-up to Clash at the Castle. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to get the hell out of this arena before anything else bad and chaotic happens. I'll see you guys next week here. I'll be in the middle of that ring to address some more stuff for SmackDown as we build up to just a couple weeks' time closer to the Clash at the Castle pay-per-view.